It's late evening in a bustling cafe in Toronto. You overhear an elderly man whispering to a young woman, "Who will cry when you die?" The question hangs thick in the air, a haunting reminder that time slips faster than sand through your fingers. What if every choice you make echoes after you're gone? The book that asks this. Robin Sharma's Guide to Living a Life So Full, So Meaningful That Your Absence Leaves a Tear. Purpose isn't some vague ideal, it's your rocket fuel. Sharma shows us how missing this is like driving with a blindfold. Here is how to pull back the curtain and ignite your why. Robin tells the story of a mailman in suburbia who, after decades, asks himself if delivering letters is the legacy he wants. That moment of brutal honesty sparks a turning point. He begins volunteering, building community ties, and finding meaning in connection rather than routine. Think of purpose like a lighthouse cutting through a foggy night. Without it, you're drifting, lost. But with a clear purpose, even stormy seas become manageable. It's your internal compass that keeps you aligned amid chaos and distractions. When purpose runs your life's engine, everything changes, work becomes passion, time slows, and joy isn't a rare visitor but a steady companion. People who live this way leave footprints so deep, they're remembered not for what they own but who they lifted. Sharma insists the outside world only shapes you if you let it. Your mind's kingdom determines your fate, but mastering it takes deliberate effort. He lays it out gritty and direct. In the book, Sharma shares a story of a monk meditating atop Himalayan cliffs in Nepal. Every dawn, the monk controls his breath and thoughts, showing how discipline with your inner world reforms the chaos outside, a stark contrast to the noisy world below. Imagine your thoughts as wild horses running free in a field. Without a rider, they stampede, scatter, and trample your peace. Mastering your mind means grabbing the reins, deciding which horse gets to run and which must rest. Seizing control over your inner chaos triggers a surprising transformation. External storms still rage, but you're calm, rooted, and sharp. That peace isn't a gift, it's a skill. This mastery is what separates the overwhelmed from the triumphant. When the quiet moment comes, who cries for you? Sharma makes it crystal clear. Living well isn't vanity, it's an act of generosity. Here's the blueprint to build a life remembered. Sharma recounts a gardener in a small Canadian town who spent years planting trees and flowers along main streets. Decades later, when she passed, the entire community wept not just for her, but for the joy in life she left blooming everywhere. Legacy is less about trophies and more like tending a garden, daily care, patience, and love. Each act, kindness, courage, forgiveness, is a seed planted that grows beyond your lifetime, rooted deep in the hearts you touch. When tears flow at your final goodbye, they're proof your life was a beacon. Not because you avoided mistakes, but because your presence made others feel seen, loved, and uplifted. Everyone craves that kind of immortality, an echo in human hearts. Back in that Toronto cafe, the question still floats. Who will cry when you die? Robin Sharma pulls you into a revolutionary truth. It's never too late to live with purpose, command your inner world, and plant a legacy so vivid it moves hearts. Tonight, write down one fearless act of kindness you'll do tomorrow. That's your first tear-worthy step. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.